Let's say you want to work on idea development. What do? You give your students a sentence and you ask them to finish it. For example, in my opinion, this trend, the fact that people go shopping as a hobby, is detrimental to the younger generation because in essence, when people invest time into shopping, it means basically you give them a very specific direction on how to proceed with the paragraph. So they write the ending of this sentence and then you give them your sentence and you compare. Very often when you give them this kind of phrase, it means students are able to guess your sentence, more or less. Of course, what will happen most of the time is the students will guess your idea, but they will not guess your vocabulary. Now here, I'm giving the students my continuation. It means they're not investing it into acquiring skills and expertise, and then your students can continue it even further. And this is how they work on idea development, because you give them these specific directions. It means which, and these directions are very easy to follow. And you can basically continue this even further. Like I have what's more, and you can write the whole paragraph this way. Another problem that many students, let's say they get the idea development right, they get cohesive devices right, everything is good. But very often what I see is after we practice all that a lot, people forget about grammar suddenly. And they write a great logical essay. Unfortunately, it's very basic and very elementary. Now look at this paragraph. I want you to give it to pause the recording and give it some thought. What's wrong with it? And what's wrong with it is that all the sentences are very simple. Fancy vocabulary, good idea development. But in terms of grammar, subject, verb, it's very, very basic. Now, you ask your students to join some of the sentences. You can ask them to do that, or you can discuss this together. Which sentences belong together? Let's identify the sentences that belong together. You can even mark the sentences that need to be joined together to make the task less challenging. I am underlining here, when I give this exercise to my students, I usually highlight the different sentences that need to be joined in different colors. So all yellow sentences have to be joined, all blue sentences have to be joined. This is less challenging. Now let's look at this sentence to think about how the sentences are connected and to join them. Here is my solution. What's the connection between the sentences? Cause effect. My solution is the conjunction since. And we have, instead of two simple sentences, we have one complex sentence. And it sounds so much better. And here is my answer. Here is the whole paragraph, the answer that I originally wrote. And you can scrutinize it on your own.